aceso, aceso, got your boy feeling aceso, 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 got your boy feeling aceso, 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 got your boy feeling aceso, 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 got your boy feeling aceso, 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 got your boy feeling aceso, 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 got your boy feeling aceso, 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 got your boy feeling aceso, 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 aceso,
Hey guys, Josh here. I'm super excited to have yet another 456 Live here on YouTube. I'm so excited that we have you here and we are going to play some games. We're going to learn a little bit about Jesus and we're going to hop on Zoom so we can check in with each other and see how everyone's doing. So get prepared for that. If you haven't already, download the Zoom app on your computer or on your phone or tablet, whatever have you. But we're going to get started here with some games. So, first game I have for us is a lot of fun. It's called 10 Fingers. So, each of us have 10 fingers. Well, technically, we have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. 2 thumbs up for this game, for sure. But, so I'm going to click a button, and if it is something that you have done, then you are going to put a finger up. So you are going to start with 2 fists, and if what comes up on the screen applies to what you have done since being at home, then you are going to put your finger up, and then the first person to raise up all 10 fingers is the winner. So let's see what we got here. This week I installed a mailbox. It was pretty cool. I brought in some cement and got dirty and put it in a mailbox, and that was a big accomplishment for me. And I picked up some sticks. I haven't picked up any dog poop though. I don't really want to do that. Nobody really likes to do that, but it's kind of a fun thing to do some yard work and to get things taken care of. Also, possibly a mission trip opportunity for us to do an at-home mission trip. Ask your mom and dad what are some things that you can do around the house to help them out. At-home mission trip, that's a thing. Let's do that this summer or during this COVID-19 stay-at-home mandate. So let's get into the game and see what we got going on here. All right. So I'm going to press the spin button, and you guys are going to raise your finger if it applies to you. Here we go. Oh, completed a craft project. Have you completed a craft project? I can't say that I have. I have a puzzle at my house. I don't know if that really counts as a craft project, but I feel like it is because you put things together and it's a lot of fun. So it's kind of crafty. I don't know. I'll get that out someday. So put your finger up if that applies to you, if you completed a craft project while at home. All right, let's see what the next one is. And stop. All right, who has sent a card or a note in the mail? Who has gone back in time, say, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, maybe even longer than that, when we had to communicate with each other via snail mail? Oh man, that's a lot of fun. One thing that I have here with me is a bag of letters. That's right. I have a big old bag of letters that I'm going to be sending out to people, probably you. I'm going to get your address, and I am going to send you some snail mail because it's always fun to get a letter in the mail and open it and be excited about it. So put your finger up if that applied to you. And let's go for another spin. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Will it stop? I don't know. Let's see. And stop. Have you been part of a group project online? How many of you are doing group projects for school right now? Where are you at? Who is still doing schoolwork even though you're at home? Maybe you're doing online homework. Maybe you're homeschooled, so school doesn't stop for you. Maybe you are trying to still learn even though your school isn't having session right now. That's a great thing because we should always be lifelong learners. But have you been a part of a group project online? Put a finger up if you have. Let's see how many fingers. How many fingers do we got so far going on here? How many fingers you got? Oh, let's see. It looks like Lexi, she painted a window. That's kind of a house project. That's pretty cool. Um, Windows are fun. Did you paint the glass? Because I don't know if you're supposed to paint the glass. I think you're just supposed to paint the frame. If you painted the frame, that's fantastic. We'll see. All right. Well, let's keep playing the game. Let's clear this and spin it another time. Here we go. Do 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 do. Let's see what we got. Looking out the window at a pine tree, and we're stopping. Hey, have you learned a new life skill? Maybe it's cooking. Maybe it's laundry. Maybe it's loading the dishwasher. Maybe it's building a window frame. Maybe you have put together a puzzle for the first time. I don't know if that's a life skill, but I feel like it should be, especially since we have a lot of downtime and we need to fill it with some things to do. That should be a life skill. Maybe mowing the lawn. Since we've had so much rain, our lawns are starting to grow back, and you need to get outside and do some yard work. I don't know. What is a learned skill that a life skill that you have just learned? If you did learn a new life skill this week, put that finger up, and we're gonna keep going. Let's see here. What do we got? Let's spin it. Do 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 do, and taking a nap. I feel like this is something that all of us probably have done numerous times since being home for COVID-19. I don't know what you what you guys are thinking, but I've taken a nap probably once or twice. That's about it. I have two kids at home that require quite a bit of maintenance, so I can't take very many naps. But I did just get Disney Plus, and it is fantastic. I have found myself, watching it and then falling asleep while watching shows, and then I have to go back and rewatch what I missed because I fell asleep. I don't know whether to be happy about taking a nap or sad that I fell asleep during an awesome show and now I have to go back and rewatch it. I don't know. That's a real life dilemma. But if you've taken a nap while on this stay at home, then put that finger up, and we're well on our way to 10 fingers being up. Let's clear it out and spin again. What do we got? What do we got? Where are we going? Who's on first? We don't know. And let's stop. Had a relative ask what you've been up to. Have you had your grandma or grandpa or uncle or cousin or aunt or dog? Probably not a dog. No, a parrot. If you have a parrot, maybe it talks to you. I don't know. Have you had a relative ask what you've been up to? And has your response been? Put that in the comments. What has your response been to that? Do you have just an answer for that for everyone that covers over all of these questions? Like, I'm literally stuck at home doing nothing. Or do you say, I eat beef sticks all day? Or maybe you say, I just started to sew, and so I've sewed numerous holes in my pants, and it's fantastic. I love sewing. You reap what you sow. It's a good joke. So let's clear this out. Let's see what we got next. Remember, if the last one applies to you, then put your finger up. Let's spin it. Hey, watched a children's show. Oh, I can put a finger up for this one. Have I watched a finger show? Does anybody know the show Puppy Dog Pals? I don't know. It's an awesome show because it's so cool and adventurous, and there's puppy dogs that go do these awesome, cool things that superheroes do. This is what happens when you have a toddler in the house and all they want to watch is puppy dogs, Mickey Mouse Playhouse, and I don't know what else. Probably some other weird shows. Have you watched a children's show while being at home? Don't be embarrassed. It's fine. I watch them all the time, mainly because I have to. But put it in the comments. What is the show that you watched? What children's show did you watch? And if you did, then put up a finger for another finger. Now let's get a count here. How many fingers do you guys have up so far? How many fingers do you guys have up so far? Last time Lexi had 2 fingers up. Okay. How many fingers up do you have now? One story, I guess, is I got a basketball hoop for my birthday in January, and I have been itching to get that thing installed in my driveway. So I am going to somehow get concrete to my house, and I'm going to dig a giant hole, and I'm going to pour the concrete in, I'm going to set the bolts, and I'm going to install this basketball hoop so I can be like LeBron James, swooshing all the time. I'll probably have to lower the backboard so I can dunk and feel awesome. Does anybody else do that? Lower the backboard and dunk so they feel awesome? I do that because it's kind of a cool thing to do, and it makes me feel good about myself. It really does. Yeah, it's fantastic. All right, look, hey, Lexi has 6 up right now. Oh boy, I think she might win. I don't know. We'll see. Somebody's going to come back and take the victory. I know it. So let's clear it off. Let's do another one. Here we go. What do we got here? Let's stop it early. Woo! Been to the grocery store. Oh boy, that's a risk. Who has been to the grocery store? Who has been to the grocery store since having to stay at home as a government mandate? Who has gone to the grocery store? And another thing to add on that, who has gotten a full load of groceries, and who has just gotten a couple things? If you've only gotten like one thing at the store, then you should feel ashamed of yourself, because there's people sick out there, and you are going to them just to get one thing. Come on, at least ask your neighbor what they want. So the other day, I had to go get concrete at the store for my basketball hoop, and all I got was concrete. And I felt pretty bad about that one. But at least I can put my basketball hoop together. Please pray that everyone that is sick in the world gets better, especially people that go to the stores and all of the elderly. Keep them well. All right, let's clear this off and let's keep going. Let's spin it. Woo! We are well on our way. I wonder if Lexi has 10 yet. I don't know. We'll see. And stop. Checked out a digital book from the library. What? Hey, I could put my finger up on this one. So my local library has an app called Hoopla, and I like to rent digital books from them, specifically audiobooks, so then I can listen to it while I'm in the car or just around the house. It's a fantastic way to read books for me. But if you want to really learn things, then you should probably read with your eyeballs. That's what I'm thinking. But who has checked out a digital book from the library? If you have, put that finger up, and we're going to keep going. Spin. Real quick stop. Not left your neighborhood. Who has not left their neighborhood so far during this time? Who has just stayed at home? Who has even been outside in their front yard, but who has never left their neighborhood so far? Let me see how many fingers up do we have so far. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? I don't know. What do we got? Not left your neighborhood. Who has not left your neighborhood? I don't know. Let's see. Hey guys, now you see me. And now you don't. Promise you, I'm still here. let's keep going on this game. Let's keep going on this game here. How many fingers do you still got? Lexi still has 6. She is falling behind. Let me tell you what. She is falling behind. Let's clear this off. Spin it. Woo! Do 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 do. And stop. Played a sport outside. Have you gone outside and played volleyball or soccer? Or maybe you played some t-ball, or maybe wiffle ball, or football, or basketball, or handball, or squash, or tennis, or croquet. That's a yard game, right? How about bag toss? Have you played? What's that game with the football that you throw at the bowling pins? I don't remember. It's a cool game though that you can play indoor and outdoor. Fun fact: I built myself a set this last summer, and I am very excited to play it this year because I like to throw the football around. There's nothing better to me than throwing around the old pigskin. Let me tell you what. Well, let's clear this off. Put up those fingers if it applies to you. Get ready, and here we go. Welcome to the place. We are going to keep on going until we stop. Stop. Uh-oh. Let's do that again. And stop. Been to the grocery store. Did we already do that one? I feel like we did. Let's do it again. Cleaned your room. Oh man, how many of you have cleaned your room? I don't know. I've cleaned my room. I can put a finger up for that one. But have you cleaned your room since being home? If you haven't, I think you should get some official policeman caution tape and tape it on the outside of your door so that your parents know to never go in the room because they might get injured if they do. That's a scary thing. If you haven't cleaned your room in that long, oh boy, that would be scary. I'm scared already just thinking about it. I need to go on to the next one. This is too much for me. Okay, here we go. And stop. Been to an outdoor area. Have you been to a park? Have you been to, I don't know, yeah, a park is really the only place that I can think of as an outdoor area. Maybe a gazebo. That'd be cool to go to. Maybe some hiking trails, but that's kind of a park too. I don't know. But have you been to an outdoor area? Put up a finger if you have. And we're going to do another check to see how many fingers people have up. Let's hide this. 8 fingers now. Lexi has 8 fingers. This is crazy. This is crazy. Jasmine has a couple fingers up, I see. She has, I don't know, she played basketball. Dude, I can't wait for my basketball hoop to get up. I'm going to do so many dunks. I might do a windmill dunk. I might do through the legs dunk. You know what I might do? A 360 dunk. Maybe I'll get my daughter's trampoline and I'll do a flip dunk. That would be flippin' awesome. You're welcome for that one. That's right. Okay. 8 fingers. Lexi, you are so close. You are so close. Let's try to finish this out here. What do we got going on next? Let's clear it and spin. And stop. Ooh, completed a craft project. We did that all right. Let me spin again. Here we go. Boop. Eaten a completely unhealthy meal. Have you eaten a completely healthy meal? Last night I did. Last night I caved and I ordered takeout, and I don't even know if you would call it takeout. I think I would just call it sludge or filth or grease bomb or something like that. I got a thin crust pepperoni Little Caesars hot and ready pizza and an order of crazy breadsticks with some sauce to go with it. Oh boy, talk about some wicked heartburn. Man, am I getting old. Woo! Little Caesars Pizza is fantastic, but it does come with its with quite a few consequences to eating it. So stay safe out there, everyone. Eating a completely unhealthy meal. Have you eaten a completely unhealthy meal? Put your finger up if you have. Let's clear this spin again and stop. Taking a pet for a long walk just to get out of the house. Have you done this? I know I have. I've taken my dog Olive out on a walk. She's fantastic. I love her. And sometimes she is crazy. So I have to take her for a walk to calm her down. But I love it because I get out of the house. So how many fingers we got up now? If this applies to you, put your finger up. Let's see here. How many fingers do we got up? Ooh, cake for dinner. Oh my Lanta. That is my kind of dinner. Fun fact for you. My daughter Nora, she's cute as a button. One thing she does is pray for cake every single night. I don't quite understand this because she's had cake quite a bit lately. In fact, she has had cake probably like 3 or 4 times within the last like 2 weeks, which I think is a lot. I don't know about you, but I think that's quite a bit. Ooh. So cake is fun. Cake is nice. If you had cake for dinner, that is a really cool thing. Well, do you like frosting? I know some people who just don't like frosting, and I'm like, why don't you like frosting? Frosting is a fantastic thing. Hey, I put my face on the screen again so you guys can see me. It's good to put a face with the voice because you don't know if it was like my dog talking or if it was actually me. But hey, we have Jasmine at 4. We have Lexi at 9. This might be a close game, especially if Jasmine catches up and she claims victory. I don't know. We'll see. So let's clear this off. Let's do more. Here we go. Spin and spin and spin and stop. Been to church online as a family. Who has been to church online as a family? And if I'm correct, I believe that means Lexi has 10 fingers up now because I have talked to her during the live stream of Encounter Church. I don't know, though. Maybe that was like her doppelganger or something, which a doppelganger is someone who looks just like you but isn't you. Also, it could be a twin if you have a twin sister or brother. Whatever. But have you live streamed a church? I don't know. Let's see what the count is now. I believe it's very close to being over. Let's see, Lexi. She has 10. Woo, whoop, whoop. Put your hands in the air like you don't care. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Lexi wins the game. Hey, that was a fun game, guys. That was extra awesome. And I think that deserves a little bit of... I don't know what it deserves. A little bit of a dance party? Do you guys want to dance a little bit? I don't know. We could dance. Sure. Why not? Let's dance.
Got your boy
Yeah! Dancing for this awesome game. Way to go, Lexi. You won. That is a fantastic thing. Jasmine, you came in a little late, but you did a great job. And I hope that you remember all the fun memories that you had at home so far since you had to stay home. And I don't know about you guys, but I am excited not only for you guys to learn these sweet dance moves, but also to be able to see you guys again and be able to give you a high five and be able to do some fun games with you. So this is gonna be a fun time that we're gonna have here. We're gonna continue on with what we have planned. Hey guys, welcome back. So last week we learned about some awesome things. What did we learn about, guys? I don't know. We learned about the Last Supper. And here's a question for you. What was the Last Supper? Why was it called the Last Supper? What do you think? You know, now that I think about it, my Last Supper was Little Caesars. And it just didn't sit with me very well. I didn't appreciate it. It was okay, but it was tasty at least. It was good. A lot of cheese on the pizza, a lot of pepperoni. I like to dip my pizza in ranch. I don't know about you guys, but I love dipping my pizza in ranch. So, why is it called the Last Supper? Let's hear it. Why is it called the Last Supper? If you guessed that the Last Supper is called that because it was the Last Supper that Jesus would have with his disciples before dying on the cross, then you are correct. Woo! Right answer. Another one for you. That's fantastic. So I have a picture of Jesus on the cross, and I have a picture of actually the two other people who were on either side of him when he was dying on the cross. And we're going to play a little bit of a game having to do with the picture. We're going to play a game where you have to find an image within the picture that I'm going to show you. You're going to have 20 seconds to do it. So it's called Seek and Find. So I'm going to put up a picture, and then you guys are going to look for the image for 20 seconds. You're going to have 20 seconds to find the hidden image. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about what the significance is. So let's see it here. We guys got 20 seconds here. 20 seconds to find the image. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to let you see because I forgot to tell you what you're going to be looking for. What are you going to be looking for? So, when I say go, so when I transition the slide, I am going to have you find, the king's crown. So you're going to be looking for a king's crown within this image. So I'm going to transition it, and you're going to be looking for the king's crown. Let's see it. You have 20 seconds. Here we go. How well are you guys doing out there? Ooh, and the king's crown. I hope you found it because it is way on the left side of the picture. Let's see how many people found it before it stopped. I don't know. So, significance about the king's crown. The Jewish leaders were upset with Jesus because he claimed to be the king of the Jews. Remember that in Scripture? That Jesus claimed to be the king of the Jews, the Son of God. But the Jews didn't believe him. The Jewish leaders wanted to arrest Jesus. There was just one problem, though. They couldn't find him. Now let's see what they did about that. Now, when I say go, I'm gonna show you another. I'm gonna show you another image, and you're gonna be looking for some coins. You're gonna be looking for some money, some coins. So I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to try to find the coins in here, and I'm gonna start that right now. Here we go. All right, you got 20 seconds. Let's see if you can find the coins. You know, one thing about this COVID-19 stay-at-home thing is that I'm not spending any money anymore. It's fantastic. Ooh, there's the coins right underneath the far left cross. There's the coins. So, let's see here. The Jewish leaders, remember in Scripture, the Jewish leaders paid Judas, one of Jesus' disciples, 30 silver coins to betray Jesus. Jesus told the Jewish rulers where Jesus was and helped the soldiers arrest him while he was praying in the Garden of Gethsemane. I mean, this is such a heartbreaking piece of scripture for me to read, because though Jesus knew what was going to happen, though Jesus knew who was going to betray him, Judas was supposed to be Jesus' friend. Judas was supposed to be one of Jesus' disciples. And that's a heartbreaking thing when you think about a friend betraying you and giving you over to die on a cross. It stinks. It's such a hard thing. So, we're going to go to the next picture here. And I'm going to have you guys, find, what am I going to have you find here? Let me see. Do you ever, you forget what you're looking for? Like your mom says, hey, why don't you go find the nail clippers so that I can, I don't know, clip my nails because I need to be beautiful, and I need to repaint my nails, and I gotta clip them. I don't know. You gotta go find the nail clippers. Wow, I can't say nail clippers. Well, this is kind of one of those things where I forget what is the next thing that we have to find, and here it is. Oh, we have to find nails. What in the world? Oh, man, I was talking about it because I knew what exactly we needed to find next. So, we're going to find some nails next. So get ready. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to find nails. Here we go. And these are not fingernails, guys. These are like nails that you hammer into wood. So try to find some nails, some 16 penny nails here. Let's transition here. Can you find them? Let's see here. Can you guys find the nails? If you do find them, then you can post in the comments, nailed it! Ooh, you got 6 seconds left. Let's see if you can find it. Looking for nails. Oh, and time's out! Oh, and there's the nails right there on the right side of the screen. Yup, there they are. So, when Pilate asked the people what they wanted him to do with Jesus, they shouted, "Crucify him!" They shouted, "Crucify him." That means they wanted Jesus to be nailed to a wooden cross and killed. So the soldiers took Jesus, beat him, and nailed his hands and feet to a wooden cross. This is heartbreaking, guys. This is heartbreaking. That though Jesus, though he hadn't done anything wrong, the Jewish leaders still demanded that he die, that he be put to death, that he have nails put into his hands and hung on a cross. and die. It's a heartbreaking thing. Oh, Lexi, I see that you nailed it. That's great. I see that there. All right, so we got our last one. And we are going to find a palm tree. All right, so you're going to have 20 seconds to find a palm tree. Let's see if you can find it here. And here we go. Palm tree time. Looking for a palm tree. You got 20 seconds. Here we go. Who can find the palm tree? Once you find it, then give yourself a clap, because when you clap, you hit one hand against your palm. That's a bad joke. Anyway, there's a palm tree on the left side. There it is. So one of the things I'm bummed about is that we don't have in-person church for Palm Sunday coming up. It's such a bummer, because I have so many great memories of being in church and little kids like waving palm branches, and palm branches being a part of that. That was one of my upbringings, was children waving palm branches during the church service or experience. One of the things that I had grown up was we would have a parade of palms. So every kid would get a palm branch, and they would get to walk up and down the aisles of our church, and we would wave the palm branches, and it was a lot of fun, and it was fantastic. Man, I'm gonna miss that. But just because we're not here in person doesn't mean that we can't have a great church experience. One of my favorite things right now is conversating with people over Facebook or YouTube in the comment section while church is going on. I've gotten so many shout outs recently. Lexi, I gave you a shout out the other week. That was fantastic. But so we see the palm branches. Let's get back to that. Even though the second criminal had done something terrible and was at the end of his life, Jesus told him, "Today you will be in paradise." Sometimes we think of paradise as being a beach or tropical island, but what kind of paradise do you think Jesus was talking about? That's right, he was talking about heaven. He was talking about heaven. So shortly afterwards, the whole land grew dark, as if somebody put a blanket over the sun, even though it was in the middle of the afternoon. Now, Jesus called out to God and then took his last breath. Jesus' body was taken down from the cross, wrapped in linen cloth, and placed in a tomb. And Jesus was dead. Such a powerful story that we need to return to and remember. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to get on Zoom real quick, and we are going to talk a little bit about this story. We're going to ask some questions. You guys are going to get to respond, and we get to catch up with each other and see each other live and have fun. So I'm going to show you the login key here, and I'm also going to post it in the comments. So get on Zoom. If you haven't yet, download Zoom. So login key is 382-752-3291. 3291. And the password is awesome. No, it's not awesome. It's Hippo. HIPPO 10037. So go to Zoom, and we're going to talk about this a little bit in our small groups. It's in the comments, the login key and the password. I'll be there in just a second. But make sure you enjoy this last scene we got here. All right. You guys stay safe, and I hope to see you on Zoom. We'll see you in a little bit.